Hey everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Shalene Davis and I'm here to Fit Mom's Journey. So today I'm going to show you what I do on a typical Sunday to set myself up for success. Goals are very important to me and this is how I am able to stick with my goals. Hope this helps you. We're going to start by preheating our oven to 375 degrees. Next I'm going to take about 2 cups of egg whites, pour them into a big bowl. I'm going to crack around 6 to 10 eggs. I do crack them individually because they are farm fresh eggs and I just want to make sure that they are good. I would hate to throw this whole batch away, so I'm going to take the time to do that. Here's some almond milk. So I usually add probably about a half a cup of almond milk. Make sure it's unsweetened. I had some cottage cheese in my freezer that I just portioned out into these little half cup measurements and have in my freezer. That's not enough protein for me, so I'm going to add another cup of cottage cheese. I have these cheeses that were in my fridge that I need to use up, so I'm going to go ahead and throw those in there. Always looking to see what I can throw into this egg bake. Anything that's in your fridge is pretty much fair game. There's not much that you couldn't throw. I mean, of course, I wouldn't do fruit, but any vegetable, any cheese, any protein, you could probably throw in here. That would be just absolutely delicious. And I just love how easy it is and just how versatile this dish is. So I will definitely be making this from now on. I love, love, love these egg bakes on the weekend. So I've got about 2 cups of cottage cheese in here. I've got about 10 eggs. Probably smaller eggs though. Got some almond milk. I've got a cup and a half of egg whites, and I'm just going to mix this all together. Break up some of that cheese. Here. I'm going to get out for our mushrooms. I'm going to use some stuff up, make my breakfast bake, but I'm also going to make stuffed mushrooms for later. Can you believe it's already Super Bowl? Gosh, this year is gonna fly by. We're gonna blink and it's gonna be gone. Watch and see. So guys, with mushrooms, you're not supposed to submerge them in water, so I'm just kind of wiping them off with a wet cloth. And I think we're gonna go ahead and just put that one in my breakfast bake because, you know, it'd be good. I'm just gonna chop all these up. By the time you guys see this, Super Bowl will be over. But I hope you had a good time. I hope you made some pretty good choices. I hope you had fun and, you know, made some choices that weren't probably as healthy, but as long as you had fun and you're not going to do it all the time, sometimes you just gotta have some fun sometimes and enjoy yourself. Okay, so I got this cauliflower rice in my freezer. Cook this up with my mushrooms. Spirit of Pantry Challenge, what we're gonna do. I've got some hash browns that are left over that we're not eating. They're in my freezer. And you know, hash browns and eggs are definitely something that go together, so we're just gonna layer those in there. And I've got some sausage links I'm just going to layer in here. This is all just going to cook together, guys. Okay. Look, that's 2 more things out of my freezer. All I'm going to do is just try to basically kind of cook it a little bit, and then it's going to cook in the actual casserole itself. So on Sunday, I do a whole bunch of meal prep. If you follow me for any length of time, you know I do a bunch of meal prep. part of that this day was going to be some yogurt. I have a full video of how I make yogurt on my channel, and I can link that for you. But all I'm going to do while that's cooking, in order to make Greek yogurt, you have to strain it off. So I've got my yogurt strainer. I can link it below for you. And that's what we do, guys. And I'll have yogurt to go, and I'm just going to portion that out. I've got my homemade granola that I can link for you. This morning, I was in my pajamas, so I did not take you with me, but I made these protein balls. So basically, it's almond flour, a little bit of peanut butter. It's got some sugar-free syrup in it, chia seeds, peanut butter chips, coconut. And let me tell you, I made these last week and they're so good. So in the afternoon, when I'm hangry and I don't want to eat dinner yet, but I need something with a cup of coffee, that's what these are going to be. Oh, I got protein powder in there too. I did not tell you that. So I've just got these ready to go. I put these in a little baggie. Put them probably in the freezer, but I'm going to see how they turn out in the freezer. I don't know how well it's going to turn out. Highly recommend if you guys don't do some kind of a reset on Sunday. This is kind of when we reset our whole house. This is when we do most of our cleaning. This is just when we get stuff done, is on Sunday. And this is just leftover coconuts. We can throw that away. Clean up our little mess as we go. The cauliflower rice is smelling good, so I'm gonna go ahead and say that it is probably really close to where I can go ahead and just put it in my casserole. Like I said, guys, I kind of make it different every week, but the basics are the same. I want some kind of veggie, some kind of protein, mostly egg whites and eggs. So that's that. I'm just gonna pour my egg mixture on top. So the way I do my meal prep on the weekend, I try to make sure my breakfast is taken care of, but I want to have some kind of veggie just ready to go in my fridge at all times. So carrots is usually my choice. I love Sam's carrots. They're so sweet and delicious and crispy. I just absolutely love them. The crunch on them is just, it's so satisfying. So highly recommend trying maybe some Sam's carrots. They're really good. I store them in a jar with some water, and they last for a very long time, guys. Highly recommend trying something like that. And so it baked about 40 minutes, and then I'm just going to split this into 10 different pieces, and I'm going to put them into my individual containers. And you'll see later on, I always add some kind of protein on the side. I aim for at least 100 grams of protein a day. I try to get 30 to 40 for my first breakfast. That really helps me throughout the rest of my day. Having these ready to go where I can just put them in my lunch bag first thing in the morning. I don't have to think about what I'm having for breakfast all week long. And I've actually been doing this for my daughter also, which she has really been benefiting from. So highly recommend doing some kind of meal prep for sure. I know I say that a lot, but it has changed my life. If you have goals that you're trying to hit, that is the way you do it. And if this amount is too much for you guys, these containers, I got them from Sam's, but they freeze very well, and this does freeze well. So if you want to make this up, it could be like 2 weeks worth for you guys. Here's my egg and sausage. I'll show you kind of what that looks like. Ready to go for the week. In order to hit my protein goals, I have to add either a kefir smoothie or like a side of yogurt. So what I do is I'm a little bit dairy sensitive to yogurt. So I went ahead and I portioned this out into 1/2 cup containers. Those are my servings, and that's all I can really stand without having some side effects. And so I got my vanilla in there. I'm just sweetening this up with my stevia. You see it doesn't take much. Isn't that pretty, guys? It's so pretty, especially when you add fruit. Yogurt you can do so many things with, and it's so much cheaper when you make it by yourself. So always, always, always use the first things before you use your newest. Always use the oldest things first is what I'm trying to say. So I've got this last little portion that I need to use up before I use any of those. So I'm just setting that to the side, and I'm just going to portion this out into little 1/2 cup measurements, and I can add fruit with it. I can add my homemade granola. I can add peanut butter and chocolate chips. There's so many different things that you can do with this, or you can just eat it just like this. This is just the vanilla yogurt, and it is so yummy. I love these little containers. I'm going to just put them in my fridge, and I'll have them ready to go. Here's my cute daughter. She always helps me meal prep on the weekends. So these are the dog treats that we made. I think I showed you a video. I can try to link it for you. As you can see, my dog absolutely loves them. And don't be afraid to meal prep for your dog too. Okay, real quick, guys. I've got the Super Bowl going on in the other room. My daughter's watching it. But thank you so much for joining me. I hope that you had fun. We got some stuff done. I hope that you meal prep on the weekend. Do something to make your life a little easier during the week. And I will see you in my next video. Bye.